FAIRUZ.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good morning to our lecturer, Madam FAIRUZ, Haji Salleh and fellow friends. Before I begin my presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is TUAN AMALINA binti RAMLI and I'm going to present about fast food. Why people should stop eating fast food? I noticed that most of people are crazy about fast food and they will have a fast food at least once a month, isn't it? But no matter how great or delicious fast food is, chances are you have never seen the process of making fast food in the factory. Is never. So the fast food is a type of mass-produced food that prepared and served very quickly. It is began with the first fish and chip shops in Britain in the 1860s. The food typically less nutritionally valuable compared to other food and dishes. I have a few friends that too obsessed with fast food. Almost twice in a week they are eat fast food and they are facing with the health problems. They are too obsessed with fast food without knowing the process of making fast food in the factory. So today I'm going to talk 3 things about fast food. Firstly, process of making fast food in the factory. Secondly, how to avoid people from eating fast food. And lastly, disadvantages of fast food to the people and also impact on the environment. To start off, I will explain about the process of making fast food in the factory. Examples of fast food that we made in the factory were chicken into nugget and also cow into burger. There are several processes of chicken into nuggets. In 1979, the chairman of McDonald's had a new idea for a new meal. He wants a chicken finger food without bones, about the size of your thumb. After 6 months of research, the technician and scientists managed to reconstitute straight to white chicken meat into a small portion, which could be breaded, fried, frozen, and reheated. So after the test marketing, the new product was positive. And 1983, they were launched in the USA under the name Chicken McNugget. And then as for cow into burger, they also have several process. In 1970, it was like the Henry Ford system for building motor cars, where each worker is required to stand in the same spot and do the same movement for 8 hours shift. When the cattle driven into the slaughterhouse, the knocker shoot each one in the head with a compressed air stunner that drives a steel bolt into its brain, knocking the beast unconscious. And then the cow falls down, and another worker attach a chain round a rear leg, which then hauls the animal into the air upside down. And then the whole car case is then carried on down the disassembly line, past other workers with chainsaw, hook and knives, who cut it up further into the bins for retail. Then giant grinders are installed for making hamburgers. Next, I will talk about solution to avoid people from stop eating fast food, such as make easy breakfast on your own, prepare stash snack whenever you go, and lastly, pack your lunch and make sure that food is a healthy food. As for make breakfast on your own, by eating breakfast will give you a substantial amount of energy, and then but you have to make sure that you have this item readily available in your kitchen and prepare them the night before. And then as for prepared stash snack whenever you go, you must keep snack in your purse, car, your handbag, or in your desk drawer. So by having snack readily available will also satisfy your hunger until you can prepare your meal. And lastly, you pack your lunch and make sure that food is a healthy food. So you may take the time the night before or make it as a part of your morning routine to pack your lunch. But if you are pressed for time, you may take leftovers or grab a can of soup. Last but not least, I will discuss about the disadvantages of the fast food. There are so many disadvantages of fast food to the people's body and also impact on the environment, such as obesity, liver damage, and also impact on the environment. So as for obesity, the high level of sugar and fat in the fast food can lead to an increased risk of obesity. Instead of that, the cooking oils and preservative used to maintain fast food product make it difficult to our body, to shed fat. As for liver damage, it is a significant risk associated with consuming fast food. As your body works to remove fat from your system, it can build up in your liver and cause the damage. And last but not least, impact on the environment. The production and selling junk food put a significant negative impact on the environment. Besides that, the animal raised to make fast food meat products often fed antibiotic and poor diet that causes the animals to be underdeveloped. So as for conclusion, I'm saying that although the fast food is tastes good and eating it once in a while is fine, but we don't know how the exact process in the making the fast food in the factory. From that, we should stop from eating fast food because it will give a lot of bad effect or things to our life, such as in terms of cleanliness of the processing food, health, and also our habit. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you.